Hello lovelies and welcome to the channel. I have to apologise, this video was actually meant to go up yesterday. I did this layout over the weekend so I could keep going on my awesome roll that I was on getting my videos done, and I totally forgot to finish the voiceover and put it up. So you get this one today. But the funny thing was I just finished today's project, which is an art journal video, so I'm a project ahead. Yay! But let's see if I'll still manage to get that up on time on Wednesday. That'll be the question. So to start off, if you've watched my last video, I was project lifing the first day of April, which happened to be my son's birthday this year and Easter. And I have this photo sitting on my desk of him with his birthday cake, and I really wanted to scrap it, but I am notorious for not liking the birthday layouts I do. You'd think it would be one of the easiest ones, but no, every time I do a birthday layout, I don't like it. It never comes out how I envision, and I'm just not a fan. But I'm trying to break that little curse that I have for some strange reason. So, we're in the middle of packing. Well, not quite packing, but we're pre-packing. We're getting ready to pack, and we're going through things to get, all the stuff that we don't want anymore. So, of course, I haven't even attempted to start my art room yet because it is just full of stuff. But now and then I'm looking around, dreading packing it and realizing just how much I really have, and then rediscovering old things. Well, not even old, but just rediscovering things I've put away, like this collection. So in my Kallax cubes, on one half I have all my paper, and then I also put my collections together. So when I find a collection I like, I tend to buy the majority of it, if not all of it. So the papers, the die cuts, the stickers, depending on which company makes it. And when I get them, I keep them all in the bag together because I like to keep it all in the same area so I can find it to use it. It's the using it where I'm finding an issue. I really need to use more of my stash, so that is what I have been attempting to do. And that is what I did on purpose with this layout. I went and got the emoji collection because I thought it might be alright for a birthday layout. I thought I might be able to find something in there that I liked, and I did. I found a cool little emoji that worked. And so it was this layout. I don't love it again. It just feels a little, what's the word? Plain for me. Like obviously I'm putting just like this big massive layer of black down. I love that the candles really pop on this photo. So I thought I'd do a bit of a black matte to help make that photo and that yellow from the emojis really pop. I was planning on using that Project Life card as it was because I cut it from the cut apart sheet. But in the end I do just cut out the little emoji dude with the hat. So I'm going through the collection trying to see what I can find. I was thinking of matting my photo on a Project Life card, which I have done in the past. Didn't find any that I wanted to just use like that. Didn't find any patterns, so I just decided to mat it on some plain copy paper. Just give me a nice white border to help make it pop off that black background. If I do a really bold background, either in black or a bright color, I will tend to mat it on at least white and then maybe some more layers. I'm going with the simple theme here, and I'm just going to leave it black. And as you can see, that photo just really pops. So I'm really happy with the way it works. I also put, with my black gesso and my spatula tool, I made some little crossy things that I thought sort of look like, little starburst type things. But you will notice I didn't put any splatters. I tried very hard not to put splatters on because I wanted to keep it neat and not, so messy. No, doesn't work. Doesn't last. I get to the end of it. I don't film it, but I do get to the end of the layout and realize, no, it needs splatters. And I put some splatters on in yellow. So that's something a little different. But I was trying to tie in that yellow from the emojis and the embellishments that I'm using. I felt like I struggled a little bit with this layout because I was limiting myself to this collection. I was limited by what I had. And I think that's what made it difficult for me. But I was adamant about attempting to use my stash and in that sense this collection. But also, it's birthday layouts. Birthday layouts, I don't know what it is about them, but they just get me every time. But, I don't hate the layout. I actually do like it. Funny thing is, I came inside and showed my husband. He's like, oh, yeah, that's nice. He says that about everything though. He's one of those people that's very supportive, and I know I'm saying that like it's a bad thing, but he never gives me a bad opinion on something, like never gives me any creative, constructive criticism. Everything's great in his mind, so that gets a little frustrating. So I asked my son, the one who's in the layout, and I said, what do you think of this? And he's looking at it, and he's like, and I'm like, ooh, you little terror. So usually he's very supportive of my art, my 6-year-old. But yeah, anyway, it's another memory scrapped. It's in the album, so I can't complain. I'm really trying to get my albums up to date. Just the other day, the other night, my husband and I were going through old Project Life albums, and I actually did really good in 2017. I got pretty far into the year. But as I haven't completed an album since 2013, if you want to know the truth. I have up to September in 2014. Sadly, I only did up to February in 2015. But 2015 was a pretty rough year. That was the year my mum passed away, so that's understandable. 2016, I have 2 albums, so that's probably up to about July. And yeah, 2017, I have 3 albums, I think, but there's bits and pieces from November in there. So I think I got sick of trying to catch up and just jump straight ahead. So yeah, I really want to complete all of these albums. I really do. So in that sense, I really need to get a move on and get this one up to date so I can go back and get caught up on the other ones. So yes, I'm up to April at the moment, but I really need to I think what I need to do is just print off a whole bunch of photos and have them there ready to go. So that way my photos are up to date, and then I've just got to embellish and, make them pretty. So that's the plan. But as I've been rambling on, I didn't tell you what I was doing. I just made 2 little clusters. I couldn't figure out what to do embellishment wise, and then I saw the word stickers and I figured they would work quite well, and they did. I don't mind them at all. And then I'm using this awesome as my title. Now I was going to write birthday boy, but then I realized if you look at the photo, you can actually see that it says happy birthday Will on the cake. So you can clearly see that it's a birthday layout, and I'm sort of using the writing on the cake as part of the title, if that makes sense. So just to add a little more to my clusters, because they just looked a little plain, I've stuck some enamel dots in there. And that's pretty much where this video ends, but as you can see, I added some splatters of yellow as well. So yeah, that's it for my layout. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back real soon. Bye for now.